There you go.
Greetings, and welcome back as we answer the call of the hunger. Last time we left off, our adventuring party had just managed to cease the earthquakes by venturing back into Ground Zero, where R&D 6 had collapsed down into a slum, and then the slum had been infested by aberrant monsters. Turns out that a portion of one of the aberrant monsters had started to become sentient by merging. It's essentially one of the Tekeknu, the bug people, who were very resistant to it and had a symbiotic relationship with it, took a super magical molting pearl, essentially, and it morphed them into something else. You guys stopped the cocoon that was essentially destroying the city through its quakes, but pulled this new creature out. One that apparently had some memories of being a friend to a compatriot of yours, Vivigeni. So Vivigeni took him back to the Natari headquarters, the Scarab, and was like, I'm going to hang out with him. And you guys got a bunch of street cred with a bunch of the different populations who were very, very upset with what was going on in the city. So as the research group that was investigating the black spot, as you guys came back, they basically said, all right, you freed up our plate of bullshit that we've had to deal with. So we're going to go and start theorizing how to concoct any sort of treatment that could kill whatever it is that started all this that you guys say is inside Cinder. So they are off doing some investigation and some science to figure out what that might look like, and we'll report back to you guys, or you guys need to report back in a couple of days, essentially. That is with Chettlecorp and A and B. Those are the two that are collaborating on that as of right now. You guys, wounded from the fight, stumbled free, with thoughts of healing, checking in with Friendly, maybe going off and seeing the Buckums at some point, and seeing what's going on there, with Nash having secured some assistance for those folks down there as well from Ammo, one the other biomancy heavy corporation in the town. So with all of that laid out there, what does the party do?
Well, it's only been a day or two since I enlisted that for the Buckums, so I wouldn't say we would be doing anything with them soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm interested in that, pursuing that too. But did anyone else have anything they wanted to do while that's still potentially waiting?
I need to sleep, but I'm presuming we do that.
That sounds like a good start.
Again.
My strain's pretty high, and I'm wounded, and etc., etc.
Do you guys want to stumble back to the
Yeah,
in and out?
I got a couple. I have a couple crits to get rid of.
Yeah, let's stumble back to. Do we want to go to the same place we've been staying?
Sure. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Oh, yeah. I also have a crit.
Okay.
Clean
You guys
up.
can go and hang out at the In and Out, the dilapidated, we'll say quaint structure, in the middle of, I guess we would call it, Midtown. It's just outside of the slums. Go ahead and mark off Let's say 5 silver. Oh, well, let's say 10 silver apiece for room and board and food.
10 silver.
All right.
Silver.
Okay, and that would be 1 gold, or is
1
that-
gold
That's
is
a tenth of a
100
gold.
silver.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Man.
I just pay for everybody with 1 gold. I don't have any silver.
She can make
Get some
change.
change.
Nah. Nash doesn't know the value of money. He's just like, is 1 gold enough? And then walks away.
Well, other people could help out with that if they are worried about losing the money.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Where is?
Put it this way, that'll pay for 2 days for all of us.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barrett reserves the rooms for you guys for the next day as well. So you guys can go ahead and perform a long rest, heal up, recover your strain.
You want me to take a look at their crits, or is it not allowed?
You can spend whatever strain you have left if you'd like to do that, and then the following morning you can also take a look at crits. If you
Okay, I can do 2 spells before bed.
Mine would probably make sense to try and get rid of before bed because it's affecting my strain.
All right. I am attempting a hard check on that there crit.
And it is a crit of 76, if that matters.
All right. 5 and 3. I moved 2 advantage to success.
2 and 2.
It is gone. Dustin, you said you had 2.
Yep.
Pick one.
The 41.
Rolling again. 3 and 6. I can move 2 to 5 and 4.
1 and 2. You're good.
All right. With that, I reset whatever the hell you had wrong with you. Dislocated shoulder, pop that bad boy back in, then I conk out.
Nice. Dustin, do you have an extra crit on you right now?
Yeah.
I would say with the uncancelled advantage, Wretch, you can roll again for that one. At an increased difficulty for free.
Very well. Then I shall.
This will just be a straight roll with no bonuses from anything.
Four and 1.
Okay. You recover that one as well.
Yay.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Still got it.
Thank you, Rich.
Yar.
All right. Come morning, you guys are in a much quieter city than it has been. At least the environment isn't been rattling and falling apart. People seem to be out, and you hear the hammering of laborers putting things back together, and people about their day. Bright, sunny sky up ahead.
You love to see it. Alright. Did anybody else have anything they needed to clean up, maintenance, etc.?
I don't think so.
I'm worried about the Buckums. I remember that was something I wanted to look into, but those gears are already turning.
The only other thing I have in here is that you guys were considering checking in with Friendly.
Oh, right.
Also, environmentally, something to consider is that there has been much social unrest of late because of all of the black spot stuff and the church being like, it's a sign of a new time, and all that, and then basically saying people should not go and get biomancy done at the cost of an arm and a leg, no pun intended. But should go and for free roll the dice on what the plague does to you.
Don't like that. Yeah.
That's not ideal.
Well, I would say.
Can I go
check-
get bioengineered?
You can.
You can if you want to. I don't know how Wretch would feel about that though.
I don't like it.
Are you going to bioengineer me?
No.
He stitched it back together a couple times. You should be just like Hamburger rolling around on the ground by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to be finely aged hamburger.
I almost abandoned my religion to save you once. I shall not do it again. That was because I felt real life guilt for not trying that hard.
That's funny. Okay. Then yeah, I think it makes sense to check in with Friendly unless anybody wants to just start running after the guy that Bull sent to check in on the folks over there.
Yeah, and then get there before they get there.
Yeah. Which I'm
Taking
not
too long.
opposed-
Let's just go.
I'm not opposed
No.
to that.
We can go say hi to Friendly. It's fine.
All right.
I'll allow it.
You guys make your way to the obvious spot where you see the blimp lowered down towards the mountain range that Lamore is settled in on, and you end up having to go to the kind of third road up, kind of tiered up there. It's quite a bit of a walk in order to be able to get to where the blimp is moored. On your way there, you pass by. You come across Tofty and Odar, the Jotun guards, who are managing access to the Zephyr. As you guys approach, they kind of look at you guys and nod, knowing that you guys have been here multiple times before. What news do you have today for Friendly?
Update him on the black spot stuff, right? Calling the earthquakes. We have news in regards to the black spot.
Hopefully good, huh? Word's been getting around town. You guys have dealt with all that stuff going on below. He kind of looks over the ledge. Well, best not keep him waiting. And he steps aside, and you guys can walk across the super. It's a well-made bridge, but it is still a rope bridge suspended into the sky.
I proceed across very confidently.
Nice. As it rattles back and forth, you make your way up into the tin structure hanging from the balloon, and you see Bar Maltier, the red dragon, heating up the gas up above, maintaining the buoyancy of the ship. As you guys go in, you guys come across Clara, the little girl who's really a leprechaun, who's been usually your point of contact this whole time. And there with a woman who looks to be dressed in very, very outlandish Norn apparel, as they are someone from the Winterlands that it looks like they're kind of dressed for theatrics, but Ilya would notice this as a witch of winter, a very kind of revered people of the Winterlands. Across from her is Friendly, who is sitting back against his desk with his hands cussed, and he's talking about Frenelda's routine. And you see her talking and gesturing with her hands. You see these small sculptures being made from ice She, as Friendly looks over at you guys. Ah, greetings. It has been a long time, has it not?
So it has.
Have you settled all your affairs out there in the woodlands?
Oh, that is quite a journey before we're finished with that.
There's
Ah,
always
so-
more.
Tackling a problem not many know how to solve.
well, short-term solutions often fall afold to the ravels of time, do they not? It is a unique specimen of a person to hope to toil for as long to make real change around here. So, what do I owe the pleasure?
We have made some progress in regards to the black spot. We traveled to the ground zero of the disaster and ended the earthquakes. Turns out the source was an aberrant subject that was using the steel and the stone and the dirt of the city itself to move and to interact with the world around it. And it was a cocoon for something else. So we destroyed the cocoon, and the creature inside was birthed. And we managed to pick up samples from the black spot that was affected by it to bring it back to scientifically invested parties.
And this creature, did you squash it as well?
That was no, that was a more complicated decision than destroying the cocoon that surrounded it, because the cocoon was trying to kill us, and the Tekeknu inside was not. Turns out that they have a very special symbiotic relationship with the black spot.
Oh, well, then it turns out that the Church of the Butterfly is not wrong in some of their rhetoric. But I can imagine that this is, well, you've managed to strike a great blow to the problems of this town. I imagine this is not over.
It's always something, isn't there?
There is always something lurking under the mountain.
There's always something in Philadelphia.
So, great news. Thank you very much. I am sure the companies are already very happy to hear about what has happened. The rumors are spreading quite profusely, to be frank. I understand that A and B was particularly involved with the black spot research. How is that going?
They seem as if they're thinking this could be a breakthrough with the samples. So, fingers crossed.
Between that and the cures that they already have, I reckon that you can start getting some of the biological problems out of the way. The political ones are starting to heat up. I think that without the quakes being a constant reminder and a source of panic amongst the city, that things might die down a little bit from now, which is good. It's very good. So I'll have to keep an eye on the Church of the Butterfly, as well as the powers that be that are directly in opposition. I can imagine that whatever this thing is that birthed from the coif of the cocoon is probably a chip at play that most folks are going to want to have in their deck of cards. I'm mixing my metaphors, I apologize. And for you? Is it anything of your interest at this point?
That's a big question. Did we, as a party, decide to enlist the help of the corporations to help fight Cinder?
I think we're still trying to figure out more about the black spot because we don't. We know what we need to get done, but we are so far from understanding even step one that it's hard to say who to ask for help. But I guess we kind of have because they're studying the black spot.
So where you are is that you spilled everything about Cinder and what's in him, which used to be the thing in the creature in the crystal tarn.
Mhm.
That all that information you guys have been sharing with Chetel Corp, and it asked for help in creating some sort of cure for Cinder or something that will kill the parasite. And so that they said basically, hey, deal with these quakes and we can start thinking about it.
Mhm.
So they're off working on that right now, trying to figure out what
Okay.
kind of cure there could be. You guys are waiting on time, and knowing that they're mocking up a cure for you guys doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be for free. They might be able to develop it, but they might still have more stuff that they're going to ask for, right? So they're in R&D right now on that.
Okay. I was just wondering if we could ask Friendly to help with that at all, but
Absolutely, you can. There's going to be politics involved, and so he would be a good resource.
yeah. I don't know exactly how to phrase it, but should probably leverage him into helping us with the corporations.
So, Friendly, part of our quest to cure Cinder does include very heavily understanding the black spot better, and we have enlisted the help of the corporations in Lemoore, which is why we were resolving the earthquakes. Part of the bargain to get their help was to tackle that big issue at hand. But we are very tough, very strong, very good at going out and exterminating those issues, but we are ants out here and don't have the pull that you do when it comes to ammo or A&B or Cheddar Corp for that matter. So we were hoping that by including you in the equation, that would drastically increase our chances both of solving the plague issue in Lemoore and also curing Cinder.
Why, of course. As you recall, I introduced you to Orion Prajin, the executive of alchemy at A&B, and Simeon Lavache, the executive of the Department of Taxonomy at Chetel Corp, who helped back the expedition into the forest to get more memory lichen to help treat individuals around here. Of course, part of the conversation that they had is that there may be a potential to use basilisk blood to help deal with some of the more severe cases of the black spot. But this whole thing has me thinking. If you're looking for further cooperation from A and B, and from maybe Cheto, there are other executives at these facilities. And there are other folks at play. As I recall, you've done some work for Amon in the past. You could help me liberate the Royal Spire, reopen it, so to speak. It has been run down in here in Lemoore for a very long time. No one's been inside for many, many twilights. That may give us some space to be able to host meetings with these executives. And as it is an original structure of the Buchanan line, I am sure that there's much information in there that will be very beneficial for us. Of course, the place is underneath Cerebrum Sierra control, so we would have jurisdiction there. Mayhaps we open it up, and it gives us a good space to start gaining leverage on the other executives. The other thing that may be valuable for us with our long-term problems is with some of the sensationalism and the merit that you have earned from dealing with these quakes. It may be enough to bring Sigbalot to the table to have a conversation. He is, after all, an executive sitting on the chair of A&B Corp. Mayhaps there's a angle there to help deal with, let's say, kill two birds with one stone.
I don't remember
Who?
who that is.
I just asked
No
in
problem.
character.
Yeah. Yes. It has been several twilights since the last time we discussed this, but each company here, each significant company here in Lemoore has a brown dragon sitting on their board of executives. As you are probably aware, that is for a very specific reason. A&B Corp has a white dragon who has come and murdered the original brown dragon who was sitting on that executive space, and has staked it off as his by right of combat, essentially. So it is a very curiosity to me who this white dragon is. This Sigbalot is his name. I've been able to deduce from many conversations over at the Velvet Petal. It may be that the enemy of our enemy is our friend. Now, he does not necessarily know of some of the interests that we have moving forward. Maybe he does. It was what it tipping our hand a little bit to some of those other executive companies is what got them to back off of you in the first place. It was very expensive. But if we can get an ally in dealing with our Grimnod problem, and maybe even convince them that we're doing them a favor, maybe we can get more resources pulled to deal with your cinder problem and recruit someone else to help us deal with the Grimnod issue.
All right. So repair your Spire and then use our influence from being total heroes and badasses to get this guy to come talk to you and hope he's friendly or friendly enough or bribable.
Everyone's friendly.
So
with
using the logic of the white dragon, can we just challenge all the boards to combat to take them over?
Joke's on you, it's by PowerPoint presentation. And so you see on this slide, I swing at you and I've been victorious.
You certainly could attempt to challenge some of the brown draken who sit on the board, but some of them are going to be more cautious after what had happened to the former chair of A and B. Furthermore, I think you remember what happened last time after you killed the favored kin of Grimnod, yes?
No.
Yeah, not really.
It destroyed the city.
Yeah.
He had it coming.
Well, that was the portal.
There is
No, it wasn't the portal. It was Great Knot.
There is
I'd do it again.
there is an exception to some of the antics of dragons, and part of that is their own kin. I can imagine that they might be a little bit more hostile towards you if you attempt to embrace their culture.
No appropriation, got it. Well, so
They're
you're
too
saying,
prideful.
right now our options are to either go try to be political and persuasive to a scary white dragon we know has murdered at least one person, or to go clear out a royal tower.
You can certainly do these things, or whatever it is else that you have on your agenda. I simply giving you some resources,
Oh no, they're
explaining what's going on here.
good options. I just think, and I kind of look around at the rest of the group, that maybe we start with the Royal Spire?
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, enchanted. I would love, yes. I'm very thankful that you should take this on for me. Hopefully it is a mutually beneficial situation. I should warn you, there's a lot of rumors about the tower being cursed, and haunted, so take that into consideration.
Why wouldn't it be?
There had to be a reason why it wasn't cleared out already, I suppose.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it wasn't because people really respected the sovereignty of the Utica Empire and the boundaries therein. After all,
And some silver weapons.
look what they have done to the mint.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, at least this sounds like it'll give us more leads.
Okay. Well, I have other business to attend to. If you guys are resolved to move on your way, I look forward to your success.
Thanks, boss.
Let's kick some ass and light some grass.
Boo, yeah.
I think friendly
What
is
was the
Cinder.
second half of that?
Step 1, kick some ass. 2, light some grass.
Oh, light
We've already dealt with a
cinder.
forest fire. I think we can handle it.
Nice. So, if
Yeah,
you
but we
guys...
didn't really put the fire out. We just outran it.
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah, almost. The
Oh, if we can't acknowledge it, then it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So the Royal Spire is up this way. Actually, am I on? No, I'm in the GM layer. Sorry. It's up here.
Oh, that thing that looks like Spire.
The thing looks like Spire. You guys can do whatever you want to get ready for the day. A quick recall or glance over into that from this area of town. You guys are in the executive district right now, which is up here. There is a entrance, like access way to the base of the tower. What appears to be from like the first floor, and there's a bridge going over to the third floor, spanning from higher up.
I guess before we go in, is there a standard for dealing with ghosts and hauntings in this area?
Yes and no.
Like, is it holy water and exorcisms, or is it combat?
Yeah, so generally speaking, blank silvered blades have been known to help absorb cursed spirits. It does end up cursing the blade itself, so you have to dispose of that. But it does help with dealing with disembodied creatures that are essentially raw potentia. It's not the only way of dealing with them, though. There's other things too, but you might need, in order to get more information, to go visit an expert.
Is there someone particularly spooky in town we can talk to?
Oh, yeah.
Like the
Undertaker.
Yep. In town, just outside of town, actually, over by these, over in the cemetery. Here.
That seems like a spot to start.
That seems like, appropriate.
Here.
Now, if we have to walk all the way to the left in order to walk around the wall to the right.
Yeah. There is a temple to Black Phillip at the graveyard.
All right.
Or do you guys just want to charge in head first like we always do?
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm so
Let's
ready.
get some information.
I already have a talent that helps me against the undead, so I don't need this shit.
All right, you
Yeah,
get
if
a
you
head
just give me
start.
holy powers, then
I have
I can
Wraith Maiden.
erase it. Yeah,
Is
give me
holy an element?
in Final
Is
Fantasy.
holy an
it is.
element? No.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
If you can make
No,
it sing.
you can't tell me that silver isn't an element.
Oh, he's got you there. But if you can use your warding. You can use your stick to create a ward that would give me the holy damage effect, wouldn't it?
Not that kind of magic.
Wait, no, because we did this against Einval. And I was like one turn away from evaporating him.
Sorry.
I-
What was your question?
No, okay, so when we killed, or when Nash killed Einval, Wretch had a staff that, as long as we were within a certain proximity of it, our attacks would get holy damage.
A banner. You had a banner.
All allies get
Yeah.
holy damage in short range. Oh, yeah. The Banner of Faith.
Yeah, yeah. So if there's any kind of undead spookies in there, we just got to stand close to Wretch, and me and Nash can just evaporate them.
I mean, that's really cool. We might want to pick up some silver blades too.
Just in case. And assuming that my sword can also...
We should be able to just go down to the corner store for that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we could just rob a couple places, take their silverware, find a pretty hot fire, and just do it.
Just
We
buy a
have
bunch
silver
of
coins.
silver butter knives.
Yeah. Tape them, like, to the edge of your axe.
Actually, no, we could just get, like, a big cast iron cooking pot, and we have enough money. Just go make some change, throw the silver in there, melt it down, and
That
We're good
is
to go.
literally how the standard of currency was developed.
yeah, we'll be fine.
Or we could sharpen our silver coins and use them like shurikens.
Oh,
Is
there
platinum
you
just
go.
a more
Yeah.
effective silver?
Yes, and gold is a more
Okay.
effective silver as well, but unfortunately, it doesn't have the pros and cons of silver, which is basically weight and whether or not it's going to survive a beating, all that other stuff. So
So
All
can I
I'm
just
trying to-
touch the ghost with my platinum coin?
All
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain is going to this shaman of a false prophet, stupid Black Phillip. Going to him, you're Formula One drivers going to a mechanic and being like, "Can we go fast?" And all the mechanic's gonna say is, "Yeah, you guys can go fast." Oh, thanks. We were worried we couldn't go fast. We are the solution here.
Hold on.
it's not often,
It's more
but
like-
in this particular case, yes.
It's more like,
Like,
hey, Formula F1 driver is like, hey, could I rent a Jeep and climb a mountain instead? Yeah, I have the driving ability, but is there another method?
But
If we
why?
just
I
want to
just
get in
love
there
when
and
you guys are like,
kill ghosts.
we're going to prepare this time. We're going to consult an expert. And it's like, this is one of the few times where that's actually not the best idea.
I say just send it, but if you want to talk to the hack, we can go talk to the hack.
Let's talk to the hack. We might
don't
make
need
a
to
friend.
talk to the hack, but maybe we could buy some silver.
I feel like Hamster Ball over here has more experience than the hack.
Well, what?
Hamster
Okay,
Ball has literally brought back minced meat.
yeah, he brought back me.
We know how to take
Well-
ghosts and put them back into their meat patties.
He did a pretty good job. I mean, if all we're doing is killing ghosts, right? If that's our goal is just to kill them,
We have to talk to them first.
No,
Okay,
Don't just go in killing.
no,
then we might need the hack.
no.
Oh, god damn it.
We don't need to talk to him. Just need to clear it
Unless they
out.
want to be friends.
Wait, am I Emery?
we have enough friends.
What? Wait. What do I know about ghosts? Because I know a lot about weird spirit stuff.
Go ahead and give me a knowledge dark check.
Let's go find an expert. Wait, am I an expert?
Depends on how distracted you are today.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait.
5.
Before you roll,
Too late.
I have those tomes that I'm holding on to whenever you need to make checks, but I'm not trusting you to have them alone.
5 and 2.
From what you know about spirits, and your multiple fights with ghost-like entities, well, one, from based off of what Nash was saying, generally speaking, shades are something that has been, when something has died rather suddenly, it can leave a trace of their, kind of like an aftershock of their personality, which, generally speaking, is rooted in pain or shame or anger or fear, something from the moment. And you're not dealing with an actual person, you're dealing with this aftershock echo of their soul that got like blown off, essentially. The thing, though, too, that you know especially is that living in the Gnarlwood, there's a lot of people who are like, the Gnarlwood's cursed. The Gnarlwood is full of different things, and all of them are, for the most part, sapient creatures that are misunderstood, right? And so you know that the fear of things does not often reflect reality of what's going on there. And so even though people were like, oh, it's cursed, it's like, that could mean so many different things, not ghosts necessarily, not shades necessarily. So knowing a little bit more about the history of the tower could be helpful, and figuring out what's in there. There could be all sorts of different types of creatures. So yeah, trying to learn a little bit more about the history of the tower would probably tell you a little more about what could be inside.
I relay all of that.
All right. Would that guy be the best to talk to about the history of the tower, do you think? Or do you think there'd be a better person around? Because he's the Black Phillip priest doesn't mean he's also the keeper
Well,
of the Blueprint.
what did you say the tower was called?
It's called the Royal
Let's see.
Spire. It used to be it's essentially a government building from a long time ago.
We would just have to find an old government person that would probably know the tower. And they'd probably know it better than anybody else does.
Wasn't there another rat that was old as shit, but involved in like governing something?
Friendly is the only one you know who is part of the dead government of the old world. Everyone else that you've met in town is something to do with the current government of the city.
So
And you're saying the Royal Spire was from the old government?
It's an old federal building, just like the Royal Mint, that is here as well, that has been under decay.
because
All right,
the
so go back up the
nation's-
ladder and talk to Friendly
yeah,
again.
the nation's government crumbled, basically. Okay.
Yep, and has basically just left city-states everywhere.
So yeah, with a little bit of egg on our face here, let's turn back. We're like halfway down, or there's not even stairs for the Zeppelin. And just like, you know what, we should have asked more questions. Yeah.
Back to friendly.
Charge ahead.
We catch him in the middle of something very embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, then we'd have leverage.
I mean, are there not people who would have stories passed down?
Oh, there's certainly
Or
stories
something?
passed down. That's
We
one
just
of the
don't know
things. Yeah.
Yeah, but Friendly was literally there when it was being used.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, what?
He's too young and
Okay.
French.
He's too young in French.
Yeah, I think there's lots of people who know this information, but the only person we know of that knows it is friendly. But like the other people exist, we just don't happen to know them. Is what I.
Would there be like a city records office that we go to and get like a blueprint of the tower?
Library, perhaps?
Joke's on you. Friendly owns it.
Yeah, you could probably try to figure out what happens to the old documentation, the old paperwork from around the city. I would, yeah, just, do you want to start with friendly?
Yeah, we wouldn't have made it far, I don't imagine.
Hey, knock, 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 knock.
Hey, guy.
You don't have to knock on my desk. You're going to spill my wine.
We just didn't want to interrupt anything. So we realized we should have asked you a few questions before we went charging off. Do
Ah,
you have a minute?
absolutely, for a curious mind such as yourself.
Okay, so when you said haunted, could you elaborate on that? Because there's a lot of different ways that could be taken.
So there is a lot of different local urban legends about some noises that have been heard from inside the tower. So something that you should understand about the royal spires. Heavily guarded, or at least heavily defensive. Or what's the word I'm looking for?
Defensible.
Defensible. The windows are all covered in heavy, heavy steel, and so are the doors. No one has come in or out, from what I have learned from the local company men, in many, many toilets. Certainly not in this age. So, with all the noise, with the fact that no one can go in or out, I think that that has bred a lot of this concern of it being cursed. The thing is that the Royal Spire is where all the federal documentation in Lemoore would have been housed. That is precisely why I want to get my hands on there and see what kind of records we can drum up. Something that has drawn my attention is that there is quite a stunning crown of stones on the top of the tower. It could very well be that they have drawn enchantment over the many toilets. Maybe something associated with that. Maybe they're cursed. I don't know. I don't know what to touch them. But if if the record, if the stories are true, then the Royal Spire here in Lemoore had some idiosyncrasies compared to some of the other ones in the other cities. Some of these things on the tower were able to move on their own. You know, script magic. Of course, being so close to the dwarves of the Kelagir, I could imagine that they have some enchantments inside the facility to orchestrate such a thing. So, all of that could culminate into this cursed nonsense, but I couldn't be so sure. As far as what creatures could potentially be inside, if those doors shut with people still in there, who knows what kind of depravities could have occurred.
Do you know if there's a way in for us? Are we able to enter on the bottom?
Oh,
I have a key.
I have no idea how to get into the tower. I've had... 1 second. Balmatir fly around a time or two, and he says it is all sealed up. So, I mean, either you're gonna have to work with some explosives or some crowbars and whatnot, try to pry it open, or figure out what kind of mechanism opened and shut those doors in the first place.
Or just have full run at it. And Kool-Aid Man.
I have a key. If it can be
That's
cut,
true.
it will be cut.
Yeah. All right. That's fair.
You really think a magic government building isn't going to have protection against magics?
I don't know. I've seen the efficacy of government, and mine got blessed by a god, so I'm betting on my poker.
Well, if this is the place that housed all of the documents, then there might not be any other place we could find a map. I know when someone was suggesting that, but I don't suppose, Friendly, you have anything of the sort?
A map of the Royal Spire. As a matter of fact, if you'd like to spend a story point, you can get a map of the Royal Spire.
I'll spend one.
Sure.
Oh, thanks.
I have been doing some digging since I was so interested in getting into the tower from the beginning. And I managed to come up with these. And he opens up one of his drawers and pulls out a couple of things and rolls some of the paper out and pushes it forward. I can't read this script over here, but we could certainly get someone to analyze it. It looks like some sort of diagram for the top mechanism, as we were just discussing.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna peer at it.
Sure. Do you know script?
No.
Do you have any ranks in script?
No. Not
Okay.
scripts, no. I heard mechanism and got excited.
You can still look at them if you'd like to try mechanics to suss out what's going on the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll mechanics.
Can't read it, but I can look at pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can, buddy.
I can flex at it.
2 and 4.
What are letters if not very small pictures?
On 3 purple dice, I rolled 4th red.
Nice.
So, looking at the diagrams, you can see that the they have to reference a lot of different mechanical components to figure out actually how this whole thing works. But you do notice that some of the hold on, actually, get to the right tab stuff here. Okay. Spire. Okay. You notice that there is gears on the top of the building that rotate and appear to move gems that are slotted in different positions on the top of the tower.
Mm.
And it appears that the position of the gems makes different things, makes certain things work and not work in the tower. There appears to be one slot that is much different than the rest. But because you can't read the script of that, you're not necessarily sure what that one does. There are, however, let me see here.
Just press the buttons and see what happens.
There are 10 different slots.
Press 10 buttons.
And there are...
But it's also on the top of the tower. How the hell are you supposed to get up there?
Dragons will fly us down.
But we need to go up. Go kill Grimnod as she's falling out of the sky. We'll jump on her back and then land on top of the tower.
We're in a blimp right now. Can they drop us down?
You can certainly ask.
Okay. So we know
I'm
there's...
surprised you're not saying you'll just free run all the way up there.
I could.
Can you, though?
Well, I could go up there, find a ledge, and grab it, and then just keep going. Because as long as it's 25, I want to say up to 25 feet. Because movement speed is 5.
Yeah, so you could theoretically triple move on one turn, so you could get 75 feet in the air.
Yeah, I could probably free run to the tower, depending how big it is.
You could from the 3rd floor. Since there's a bridge there, you could probably free run to the top, parkour style. One of the things that you do notice with your roll, extra, was that one of the 10 slots does appear that they've drawn pictures of like the doors and stuff. So like one of the slots has to do with doors and with the window slates.
Okay.
Everything else is like things that were not readily drawable, so it's more text and stuff, so it's a little bit harder to gather what they do.
Wow, this is all very fascinating and elaborate. I understand probably a tenth of what's going on, but it's better than I had before. How close are we right now? I don't suppose, Friendly, you would be able to bring us over there, or to the top?
You would like us to bring you to the top of the tower with the Zephyr?
I don't know if it's even possible. That's why I asked.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, I think that could be arranged.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a bit of a statement in town, so as long as you're willing to commit to what's going on in the tower, I don't want folks to think, oh, we just parked over the Royal Spire for nothing, don't worry about it, you know? But if I can make some sort of ground announcement that, hey, we're going to be reopening the Spire, yeah, it would be a very flashy way of going about it.
I kind of turn to the group like, huh?
Yeah. Why not?
How
Okay.
confident are
Sounds good to
we?
me.
Well, let me just bring
Reputation
in...
is reputation.
Mhm.
Let me bring in the rest of the troop, and we'll get you moving. I can stay parked there for the rest of the afternoon. I don't have anything else going on necessarily. So, he walks over and calls the guards to come back into the ship. They roll up the gangplank, so to speak, the drawbridge, or whatever, the rope bridge. And he shouts up for Barlmatir to get extra heat into the balloon, and he sets you guys off and over toward the tower. So, I hope you guys aren't afraid of heights. I have a rope ladder and we can roll out for you. But it's a long drop. Oh, also, don't mind the bobbing. It's just the cooling in the balloon.
Definitely momentarily forgot about my fear of heights.
It's just bobbing up and down and side to side. Hold it steady, Barmatir. And you hear him in the background. It's not like we've ever tried to do a pinpoint landing like this. Usually we tie off. And, well, does one of you want to go down and tie off?
I could probably do it.
Okay. Give me a coordination check.
Agility man.
Hell yeah. It's not bad. 5 success, 1 advantage.
Wow. Yeah, it costs you a strain, but you do manage to get down, and you have to dangle from the bottom of the last rung for a moment, and like rock yourself to get to the other side of the one of the rungs of what appears to be like a giant crown on the top of the building, and getting a hold of it. Can you give me a mechanics check to tie off the ship?
Oh, and now we find out he doesn't know how to tie his shoes.
Our boots are Velcro. One and two.
You tie a knot.
Ominous.
What about the rest of you? There is he's tied the ship to part of the tower. And right now it appears that the ladder is like it's close by the edge now. You might have to like lean out to get up onto the edge. But it's as close as it's gonna get for now.
I guess I'll go first.
Okay, give me a coordination check.
Wait, Ilya, you're already down there. Why don't you get off first?
He's already down.
Okay.
It's on top of the tower.
You ready to catch me?
How far do you want to fall?
Never mind. 3 success.
As you come clomping down the ladder, the extra weight causes the rope to unravel and go like this with the rope ladder. But you catch it on the backswing, and as it crests back up, you jump over and grab a hold of the top of the spike and pull back into place.
And I will just hold it there.
Okay. Holding it there with your girthy strength, I'll say that everyone else is able to make it back down to the top of the tower. Fine. Up here, you guys see several horizontal gears. And the gears, there's one massive one in the center of the space, probably about 15 feet wide. And from there, there's a couple of spindles with arms on them, and several smaller gears on those arms that appear to rotate and move several large gems, which appear to be like diamonds, and reposition them from these ornate slots that appear to be made out of high quality metal and have been embossed with script.
Do I still need to
So
go
we
down, or
do we
did you
just
get
want
me
to start
down?
turning gears and see what happens?
Yeah,
Well, I
right.
think you said that it had 10 slots. Maybe
There are-
each slot is a floor. How many?
There are 10 slots.
Yeah, maybe each slot is a floor. So try one, see what happens.
Am I there?
Yep, you're up
Okay.
there.
Okay,
I
but
just wanna
where's
make
slot 1?
Can I inspect closer to see if there's anything that, like, distinguishes the slots or the...
Are there
Like,
directions listed anywhere?
Yeah, so it's 2 swingy dudes, central cog. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I had to check one small detail. What was your question?
Is there anything that distinguishes the slots from each other?
Yep. So if you would like to do a investigation check, actually a perception check, because you're just looking for differences. You can go ahead.
That's
and do
Mr. Agility Boy.
Well, I can do that. I have perception up the wazoo.
Alright, that sounds good.
See here.
that. Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I'm just here to turn the gears when they need to be turned.
Oh my god. 2 success, 6 advantage.
Wow. Yeah. So one of the things that you notice is that 2 of the slots are the exact same. And they're right next to each other. The rest of them have a variety of different script magic enchantments around them. And then one section appears to be much more elaborate than the others. And then a last one appears to be what you notice is the difference in some of the gems themselves. A lot of them appear to be pretty dull, but out of the 10, 4 appear to be glowing with octarine light. One of those ones appears to be set up almost like on a dais and is almost iridescent in comparison to the others.
These ones are probably actually charged with the potentia, so to speak. I don't know how that works, but exactly. But so the center one, does it still have like a casing or whatever?
Yeah, all of them have like a set spot that has script magic around it. If you'd like to attempt to read some of these, being as affluent as you are, I can give you a general intelligence roll, see if you can pick anything out, but it's going to be very challenging.
The big shiny one.
Yeah.
I'll try. Jeez. You said just a general intelligence?
Yeah, well, you don't have anything in script.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
No. Yep.
And I believe script is based off of intelligence.
Oh, yeah. 4 success.
Wow. So looking at it, you get the idea, especially based off of your intuition here, that this is where the gems get charged.
Okay.
So you're not necessarily sure to the mechanism of it, but that's what this leads you to believe, especially with how much magic is pouring off of this one.
Smash him.
Alright, so this one is charged. We could use it in some of the ones that are unlit if we need to. So that solves one of the things. the two that are the same probably don't open and shut the doors, right? I would think it'd be one spot where if you had the gem in, the doors and windows are open. If it's out,
Of
then it
the
would be shut.
of the two dull spots, sorry, of the two similar spots, one is dull and one looks charged.
Okay.
I'll just flip flop them, see what happens.
Sorry if you guys can hear our dogs.
They really like the fairgoers who keep walking up and down our road.
The fairgoers.
There's a park and
Yeah,
ride
Steve.
going on right next to our place. Anyways,
Just flip flop them. Just do it. If we blow up, so is the whole town, and then nobody can blame us.
Yeah,
It's
we gotta
not
try something at this
reassuring.
point.
It's not reassuring at all. Okay. Maybe. I don't know if is it more dangerous to put to light one or undo one.
Well, hold on, guys. Keep in mind this is a government building that was meant for people's regular use.
Yeah. That's true.
So you know what? Ilya's gonna do it. He's just gonna walk up. He's gonna swap the gems and see what happens.
okay, so you're swapping which one with which one?
I'm gonna swap the dull one and the bright one and see what happens.
That are the same.
That are in the same
Literally
slots.
just flip
Okay.
flop them.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk over and you pick one up. It's probably about the size of a maybe like a tennis ball, maybe a little smaller than that. And you pull one out, and shink, it kind of takes a second because there's mechanisms that were holding it into place that kind of spring load shut, and so you have to pry it out a little bit. And you grab the other one and you do the same thing, and then you kind of got to put them over and then like force click them back into place.
Do we notice anything?
So what now?
Did we hear anything?
You
Or...
all give me a perception check.
Hell yeah.
1 and 2.
0 and 1.
1 and 4.
I actually have 1 point in perception. So that means I get 1 and 1.
Nothing seems to happen. Do you guys like
Bull or Nash is going to like grab the big main gear and just try turning it.
Yeah. The first thing that you notice is that the gears are super like rusted. You have a feeling that the gears probably stopped working due to maintenance issues, etc. You're gonna try to just like break it loose, or are you just gonna grab on something and pull?
I'll see if I can get it wiggling first.
Okay, roll me a d4.
I gotta find my D4, those pointy bastards. Four.
Okay. And now give me an athletics check.
Four and 2.
You take a strain as you start pulling and pushing, but eventually it starts to break free. As it does, you feel like actually as you break that one loose, you still feel like the other two are still seized up. But you do have some give now in the central cup.
All right, I'll continue walking around to break all the gears free while they continue to look at the gems and slots and whatnot.
Sure. Go ahead and give me another 2 athletics checks. And
You
while
said
he's
2
doing
athletics.
that, yep. And then we'll just have these in the background while folks are doing stuff.
5 and 1.
Okay.
Three and 2.
Okay. While he is working on these gears, what does everyone else do?
It's the one that was the most elaborate. Was it the chargy one?
No, it was not.
I know I saw the diagrams of the things. And one of them made it look like the door open, door closed thing. Or windows open, windows closed thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see if I could try to find that one, like if there's one that matches that diagram best.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I like that. Give me knowledge people.
2 and 5.
Okay. Looking around, you do manage to find in, I guess if you're going around the area, what you would just call, I guess, slot 5, there is a dull gem.
Okay, maybe we can, if we want to open up the doors and windows, I think this will be the one. So why don't we take the fresh gem and swap it? Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. I go for it.
Okay. You pull the one from the charging station, and you go over and you place it in the doors and windows, and you hear. As some things appear to have ground their way through some sort of process of movement, regardless of the old residue and moss buildup, etc. on the building.
It did something! It did something!
Things are moving.
Okay, now hopefully that didn't send things out into the city that are bad. I didn't really think about that until after it started opening.
Well, too late to do anything about it now.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Sorry, I just said something. I'll pause for a second.
Oh, as that happens, you hear the building start to rumble, and you hear Nash go, "Shit!" as he pulls and an arm comes loose. You do suffer 4 strain as you've broken free all of the arms. But the last one, as it does, you see the center starts to swivel and the machine starts to circle over and let's actually see. Move one from the charging station. Something's done. It goes over and you see it start to actually pick up some of the gems and move them and replace them. And one of the ones in the in one of the duplicate slots gets moved to a different slot.
Weird.
And then
That's it.
I'll put.
can,
Oh, sorry.
so can we tell if anything has happened? Like what? It's obviously doing things, but what is it doing?
The tower, it just moved some of those gems over. Actually, Give me a perception check. If you'd like to figure out.
I guess
what
I
the
was
other
asking,
one-
like, can we tell if there's anything going on inside, or is it just like playing with itself?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
2.
You have no idea what the hell the tower was just doing. It moved some of the gems around, but you didn't hear anything else like boot up, so to speak.
I want to see if there's any obvious seams or areas on the top of the tower for a door. I got 2 success, 3 advantage for a perception roll.
2 success, 3 advantage for a perception roll. Yeah, 1 sec. Not you can tell. You might be able to scrape away some of the grime that's built up here, but from here, the whole building appears to be metal and stone. And so if it did have something, it would be set in a way that would be not. It wouldn't have fallen apart over the years, and it would be kind of hard to tell at this point. There's so much bird shit and other stuff up here at this point.
Okay.
I'd like to walk to the edge of the roof and look down and see if I can see anything happening.
Yeah. You look off the edge of the roof. Give me a perception check.
1 and 2.
You notice that the tower looks mostly the same, although there is now like rust and debris kind of scattered around, as if the windows and doors opened and then closed, potentially just going through their motions. You also notice, right kind of as you're looking over, just about like 2 foot down, there seems to be some sort of green small gem that wasn't there before, visible on the outside of the tower.
Oh, something happened.
So if this was my building, I would think I would want some sort of maintenance door or hatch to get up or down from here. Does anybody see anything like that?
I took a gander, couldn't find anything, but there's also a lot of grime and dirt and filth that's covering the top of the tower. So
You can give me a check that's 1 difficulty harder than his, since he failed.
Okay, perception. Is
Yep.
it?
I would allow mechanics.
Yeah, you will.
Seeing as, and you can have 2 boost dice since you look at the schematics of the building.
Yes! You said 2 boost?
2 boost dice. Yep.
Okay, let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. 3. 4 and 3.
Okay. Looking around, you do end up finding a door that was really hard to find. But after wiping away some of the gunk and whatnot, you do see this seam with hinges. It does appear that the actuation method for unlocking this door is from the inside. So probably either some sort of like wheel fly or something like that to open up. But you did find a door.
Help!
I can just cut that open, you know.
That's your answer to everything.
I got the tool for it.
He doesn't problem solve anymore, he just cuts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm solving the problem, aren't I? Or unless there's a way that we can, like, I don't know, to see if there's some sort of hinge or try to find the hinge to narrow down my violence a little bit.
There's a hinge. It's
Is
just
it visible?
yeah, the hinge would be visible.
Okay. Oh, I also don't know if that's actually going to help because it might have a lip on the underside that keeps the latch from
If you
falling
can
down.
see the hinge, it's going to be moving up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like, so if I cut the hinge, it's not going to fall down because that's where it's supposed to sit.
Yeah, but you could lift it up.
Yeah, is there like a handhold or?
Yeah, there's a recessed handhold that you can kind of like scoop away the crap. So it's basically like a car door that's like where the handle's actually flush, but there's like a conical gap underneath that you can grip.
Yeah. I'm going to do that.
You grab it and pull, and nothing happens.
Can I pull harder?
You can pull harder. Give me an athletics check.
Would I get the use of my glove?
Yep. If you want to pull with the
I
glove,
will
Hell yeah.
assist.
you can
Wait, why
assist.
don't you do it?
I don't know. Why did you do it?
You know, you're just calling me out on my problem solving, and I wanted to be action man. So yeah, let the behemoth do it, and I'll help.
Okay.
Was that athletics you said?
Yeah, it's athletics. I'm gonna say that you actually can't help, unless you're gonna try to like jab your sword in there to pry, because it's literally a single handhold. Are you gonna like grab around his waist and pull?
Yeah, he's
You know
gonna
what?
deadlift it, right?
Give him an extra green die. I'll allow.
Just cheer me on, bud.
Got this now.
6 success, 1 advantage.
Hot damn.
As they're pulling, you see the muscle starts to bulge on Nash Emery.
Mm-hmm.
And as he starts lifting, and then Ilya comes behind him, starts pulling, right? You hear the metal start to go ding, 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 ding. And it stops, and you hear like the groaning of the metal. And then you hear as the door unlocks, and they reef on the door back hard enough that Nash stumbles and bucks Ilya off the side of the tower.
What?
Oh.
I rolled a despair and 4 threat.
Oh, God. I'm gonna.
He'll be fine.
He succeeded though, right?
He will
pulled-
literally-
Oh yeah,
be
the door flew open.
But you went flying.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Huh?
You can attempt to catch yourself.
Yeah, I'd like to catch myself and not plummet to my death.
Emery, are you gonna try to do anything to help?
I was gonna. I don't know that I have anything nearby that's animated. Like, my instinct would be to try to vine to catch him. But I don't know that I have anything in.
Do you have any resources on you?
I have resources on me.
There's bird
Like a
poop.
rope?
Yeah, better than dying, I guess.
Yeah, I have a rope on me.
Okay. For 2 strain, I'll let you to do like a reactive
Yep.
thing. Okay. What is the? Do you have something that can just like nail this perfectly, or an organic
You mean
grasp, right?
Organic grasp, yeah.
Sure. Just roll me a successful organic grasp.
It's a magic attack, technically.
Okay.
I rolled 5 success, 5 advantage on a coordination check to stop myself.
I'm sure he's fine then.
You can go ahead and roll that too, as you help him.
Oh my gosh. 1 triumph, 1 success, 3 advantage.
Yeah. So between you and him, you catch him just fine. Like he bucks over the ledge and like manages to like catch one of the spikes and like twirl around it with the assistance of your rope. You catch that the door unlatched. It did not break.
So the geometry of it just spun the handle with the more we pulled on it.
Emery, you would probably have ascertained that the door was breaking, and it seems like something unlatched before the door would break.
Okay. So are you able to open it now? It should be easier this time.
It's open.
Oh, it's open?
It's flopped open. Yep.
What can we see?
Looking down. Well, first, there's this smell that comes out, wafting up out of the hole. And
I assume there's gonna be dead bodies in there.
it's rancid. It's absolutely rancid.
Ooh.
But looking down in, I mean, it's pitch black in there.
Did it shut the windows and doors for me again and when it moved all the pieces?
Yeah, he literally said it opened and shut the doors. Or it looks like it opened and shut the doors when we...
There is still a gem set in the doors and windows spot.
Is it a lit one?
A lit gem, yep.
Okay. So maybe it's... Is this at a spot, like, near the center of the building where there wouldn't be windows? Or is this, like, you know, like, where's the door? Is it in the center of
It's in the center, yep.
Okay. Should I hold the
Try
torch
move some more
this
gems
time?
around?
I'll hold the torch this time. Felt bad for you doing it last time, Reg.
Well,
Okay.
Can we just move a couple of the gems around again? Because he said only one of the two in the doors and window slot was lit.
I thought he said the doors and window spot was lit.
Yeah, the doors and windows spot has a lit gem.
Yeah. So they should be open. Maybe.
As far as you're aware, they are potentially active.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I will go first because I've got night vision.
I will follow close behind.
I'm scared
then
of
I'll
being
follow.
last.
Okay. You guys, so the hatch is in the ceiling, and it is like a straight drop. Like are you guys gonna?
There's not a ladder, stairway, or whatever.
There's no ladder, no stairway.
Can I use the rope?
Can I see anything different than she did by looking down there with my night vision?
Yeah, I would say so. With a shaft of light that's coming in from above, you can see that the ground is probably 20 feet below, something about that range. It's a small space that is not the entirety of the tower itself, like in area wise. So there's probably more space. You can see that there appears to be other sets of doors and a couple other sets of stairs that appear to go deeper into the tower from here. That's about all you can make out with the amount of lighting that there is.
Well, I would rather we stay up here and figure out if we can get the doors and windows open from up here, because that's like a 20 or 30 foot drop. And I can't see enough to say that we can get out of it.
Seems
I'm-
reasonable.
I don't know what else to do. I know that the doors and windows are active right now.
Yeah, we just keep playing with stuff up here and see what happens.
Well, I think they should work now. I don't know that another switch would, like, open them all. Can I consider that? Like, look at the...
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
Oops. Don't get that anymore. Only one success for advantage.
Yeah, I mean, other than your current intuition, it's hard to tell. You could play around with the gem some. You could attempt to go and open or close one of the doors or windows. See if it's like the difference of being locked versus unlocked, sort of thing.
Does anybody have rope?
I have a rope as long as I didn't lose it in lashing.
No, you're good.
Julia. Here's a rope.
Well, I guess at least one person's gonna have to go down into that room then.
If you could bring a torch with me, I could do it, because I could scramble back up pretty quick. But you've also got night vision.
Yeah, but I ain't got the smarts.
Well, neither do I.
Who wants to carry me on their back down? I've got a
Might
torch.
be Mr. Agility Man.
Okay.
Piggyback ride.
Okay, I'm gonna go down there. You guys don't leave without us.
Where
Besides,
the
you want
hell-
me up here in case that door like forces itself shut again.
Yep. Make sure to tie off the other end.
Yes, please. Alright.
All right.
Tying it off, piggybacking down to the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, you slide on down to the bottom. I'm just going to let's see here.
Do we get a map?
Do
Wow.
how do I? Oh, I can do it this way. That's okay. Now I got to drop. It's Emery and Ilya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey.
Second. Okay, and then who has the torch?
I have the torch.
So dropping in from above, you see this room. In front of you is a doorway, and behind you is another doorway. There's a two stairs leading down. So if you go forward and to the left or to the right, those both circle back down.
Okay.
Above the doorway, it says Thankla Fireheart.
Thankla?
Yep. It's a you can gather that it's a name.
Sure.
Oh, that's their office.
Alright.
So let's knock on the door and see what happens.
Sure. That
That was a weird
sounds
noise.
very polite.
That was the Roll20 chat.
I just put her name in there.
I go.
All right, yeah, I'm
investigate
gonna go up to the door and try the handle.
Sure. The double doors open.
Okay,
And,
not immediately attacked.
Hey,
Inside,
if there's
Mosey on
any
in
windows there, you guys should see if you can open them.
Yeah, we should do that. See if we can. There's some windows in our office, or make one. Make a window.
inside you see a small like kitchenette table with rugs and 4 chairs, and on the far side of the space is a large, like queen size bed, with several nightstands and some cupboards. There appears to be doors to the left and right as well.
Is this like she might be living here? Okay. Interesting.
So explore a little bit and see what happens.
Okay, we're going in deeper, guys.
Good luck.
Did you find any windows?
Looking for it. Do we see any?
There are no windows in this space. You do see that several of the doors in this area appear to have gone into disrepair, being made of wood. And so the ones that aren't ajar are mostly fallen off. So that's why there's no like actual doors on these spots here and whatnot. And as you guys brave the interior of the tower for the first time, we're gonna take a quick break, so people can go to the bathroom, grab food, and we'll kick back in.
Okay,
so-
can we come back at like 8?
Yep, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
See you soon.
Well, my bike doesn't work.
Oh no!
Ah.
That's not
Yeah,
good.
it's I tried starting it after the battery was fully charged, and it sounded like someone was shaking a box of dice.
Oh
And
no!
then I tried it again just now to get video, and now the starter won't even turn over.
At least it sounds like you need
That's
to
like,
replace the starter.
fuck, man.
Always.
So I gotta get a ride from home from Hannah, and I'm out of motorcycle until I can get that taken to a shop, I guess.
Hmm. What a bummer.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah, fucking awesome. Never enough. Like, no matter what I put into that bike, no matter how much energy or money or time I pour into it, something new happens. Like, I haven't had an issue with the bike starting where it was the starter until I rode it all the way down here.
Yep.
Yep.
There just
I
has to be
replaced
something.
the starter clutch last March with something from Drag Specialties, so that's not it.
Man. That's brutal.
Yeah, we're at the point with our two vehicles that we need to trade them in because there's always something breaking. Always.
Yep.
So feel the pain.
I hear you.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not. Once I get the bike running and I can take it back to the twin ports, I'm just not going to put more money into it. Not until I have another bike where I can ride and use it regularly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's just a project bike. At this point, the only way I'm going to be able to feel comfortable riding it is if I just replace everything that moves.
But you're like at least halfway done.
We back.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good news, though. I got my electrostatic headphone amp that hasn't worked the past year fixed, and it didn't cost me nearly as much as I was worried about, and it cost less than half what it would if I had sent it to Iceland to have it fixed.
Well, there you go. That's a win.
Got to count those wins.
Yep, teeny tiny small victories.
Jacob.
Speaking of teeny tiny small victories, you guys have managed to get inside this damn building.
Mhm.
You walk through into what appears to be a living quarters for someone named Thankla Fireheart. We have two people on top of the roof still. What do you guys do?
Do we keep looking before we get the others down here?
I
Just
say
give
we
us
get
a
them
heads
down
up
here.
when you guys start moving down.
Sure.
I think we should have people down here because there's bound to be spooky stuff.
Alright. You want to call them back in? Or down?
Alright, before we head down, I'm just gonna make sure that our rope is good and secure. And I would like to see if I can find anything laying on the roof that's loose that I can place across the door opening in case that door tries to shut itself.
Give me a survival check.
Two and one.
Aside from dismantling the arms of the machine that's working here, there's nothing really that is sitting up here that you'd be able to easily use for that.
Alright, give me a second, I'm gonna...
What if you had tied a rope to the latch and then to one of those turning gears so that for it to close, it would have to resist their movement? Wait, no, never mind. That could rip the door off.
Yeah, Yeah, or close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything on my person either. Alright, I'm just going to have to trust that the door isn't going to shut.
Okay.
I'll go down
How is
before
the condition
you.
of the rope? Did I look into that with that check?
I mean, the rope's fine. It's a normal rope.
But I mean, looking at it, it's not like, oh, that's going to come untied.
No.
Okay.
I'll go down before you because if it breaks while I'm on it, you could catch me. If it breaks while you're on it, I can't help you.
Yeah, but you've got fall resistance.
True.
And it's
Alright.
only like 20, 30 feet.
You
I
want to
can
go?
jump that far. You go first.
All right. I descend.
No problem.
I descend.
Yep. No problem.
I'm suspicious of you.
As you slide down, what? Nothing happens.
Love it. Everything's fine.
I should move you guys to the map.
So what do you think? Left or right?
I can. Oh, there we go.
Go right.
Okay.
Follow me.
Could split up.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never
All right.
split up. Always a bad idea.
No. Let's
Alright,
go this
follow
way,
me.
Reg.
What's in here?
Off to the side room, it appears to be, cupboards, wardrobe materials. Looks like a little bit on rations, like college kid rations. You know what I mean? Like when you're in a dorm and you have, like, you want to have food nearby because you have to walk very, very far to get food, but there's not really cold storage or anything like that. So, of course, that stuff stinks because it's all rotten at this point or decaying.
The living room here, so to speak, does it look like it was just like left in the hurry of and is in the midst of being lived in, or does it look like it was packed up and abandoned?
It looks like it is. The bed's been made. There's candles in here that have been in various states of being burned down. It looks like
I mean, is there like clothing and clutter?
there's some clothes that appear to be dirty in a hamper, but there's nothing cluttery about this space. It's very neat and organized.
And
I'm gonna look for money.
on that note, though, I mean, this is the Royal Spire. Does this feel like a kind of more common, like, space, or does this feel very, like, is everything very plush and elegant? I know it's all decaying, but you know,
Right.
like,
Give me a knowledge people check, and I'm gonna have Nash give me a streetwise check.
people. I got 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
Two.
Yeah. So this space does look like someone, like an aristocrat, would have been living here. It is not like, it doesn't look extra, right? It looks like it still has some element of modesty to it, but you can tell that the fabric of the bed linens is very, very nice, right? The pillows, the structure of everything here has been very, very well made. There's like incense and stuff like that that is very, like, it would have been considered expensive. And there's jewelry, etc. here as well.
I'm taking the jewelry.
You find roughly 473 silver.
Look at you.
Is that the jewelry?
No, that's just the silver.
All right.
Would you like to take the next 10 minutes rummaging around for jewelry?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
not doing anything else.
So while he's doing that, what's the rest of you guys doing?
I want to keep searching. I don't know, Emery and Nash, if you've moved the other direction, but I'm gonna keep searching a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, I see you now.
I'll continue to be your guiding light, I guess.
Emery,
Um,
you do notice an oil painting in that room that you're passing through before the kind of in that side.
what did it depict?
The oil painting is of a dwarf. They appear to be female with blue eyes and very pale brown hair that comes down in thick curls in front of professional clothes that are very dated. And they appear to be a Caligrier dwarf with small, subtle facial hair.
How about you, Rich? Sorry to.
I'm following along with the light crew.
Alright. You're going
Currently,
to...
right here. Is this a door?
I suppose, yes. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. Bloop.
We don't see any windows yet, right?
Nope. But as you guys round the next corner, you do see faint cracks of light coming through in seams around the room.
Seems.
Mm-hmm.
What does this room look like, I guess?
The room is dominated by a central desk, and there appears to be a multitude of shelves around the space, as well as what appears to be windows that are heavily fortified windows that are the fortified curtains have been shut or lowered on them. So looking around, you do see, an old garbage bin, various ink wells and book spines on shelves. There's a small safe as well, and along the windows there appears to be some sort of script looking control panel.
I guess I'll try to open the window then with that. Beep boop beep.
Mm-hmm. It's very rudimentary. You fumble around with it and the window opens.
Okay.
And you can see out to the vista of Lemoore.
I'm gonna explore. Excuse me. I'm gonna explore the room a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Kind of.
Looking around, give me a investigation check.
Oh, 1 and 2.
1 and 2, huh? I mean, it appears to be an office. There's a bunch of envelopes. There's a bunch of books. This seems to be a space that someone would be just kind of hashing out the day to day. It's probably a personal office, not somewhere where they would be taking people. Judging it by the fact that it's off of a residence, there's probably a bigger office somewhere else. But those are the first couple of thoughts that run through your head with that kind of role. Nash, you get about 50 gold in jewelry. So it will have to be converted and sold right now, so don't just add 50 gold to your inventory, but it's 50 gold in jewelry.
Yeah, I'm just writing it all down on a sheet of paper for now. And after that, I will wander into this room.
Okay. This side room over here appears to be a there's a spot for refuse to go. Appears to be some sort of waste bin sort of situation, as well as there is a privy and a small tub and a pitcher, etc. This appears to be a cleaning room or a washroom. Just as you're looking around there, Emery, the window shuts behind you,
Oh, come on.
and you guys hear a cacophony inside the building.
I don't get it. Why won't it just keep the windows open?
Could be some sort of security thing. I mean,
Some kind of timer too. That it closes when there's not business hours.
You guys see, just as it gets really dark, you see ding, 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 as it appears to be spottily lit in this space for a brief few moments, and then the lights go on.
Huh.
It's trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
Gonna go to the other side of the room here. Is there anything over here?
That's another window.
Ah,
It is now shut.
wow. Jeez.
I'd be curious.
Okay, let's head back the other way.
1 second. I'd be curious to look at the papers on this desk and just see a quick, read just to see.
Yeah. As you briefly look through the papers, give me a knowledge people check or an investigation.
Knowledge people. Because I trust green dice over yellow. 5 and 1.
5 and 1. You come across an envelope, and inside the envelope, you pull it open. One thing is that it's set amongst a couple of books, and as you pull the envelope free from them, and a couple of the papers kind of fall out, you open it up, and inside are a bunch of writings in a strange language. What languages do you speak?
Common, primitive, primordial, and profane.
With your background, you are able to derive that these are Duragar writings.
Oh.
And a lot of them have to do with science. This weird, strange experiment that has been put on mainly by the Duergar that many people, especially those in Bellingham and other areas, some other popular city-states, have been attempting. And it looks like within there's a lot of mechanical schematics. And looking back into the drawer, you see that it is with some other writings, some of it on script as well. And these particular writings that you've seen, it says, as you're able to read through it, it talks about gears and the importance of properly oiling them and getting your ratios correct, etc.
All right. Well, apparently oil is very important for these gears, and well, I think that isn't necessarily up to snuff anymore. Maybe that's part of the problem.
Yeah, could be.
You, Nash, give me a perception check. Sorry, a vigilance check.
Something gonna pop out of the toilet? Out of the
Absolutely.
toilet?
It's a tunnel for snakes.
A triumph die and two advantage.
Okay. You hear the sounds of movement coming back from the way that you originally came from.
You were kind of breaking up there. You said back the way we came from.
Yep.
What was the way we came from? Was it over here?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna just like kind of peek my head around the corner of the door here.
Okay. With your dark vision, you're able to see the form of two small creatures making their way up from the stairs, poking around. Your vigilance roll is enough that you were able to just peek over without being seen and kind of duck back.
All right, I'm gonna stay put. I'm not gonna make anything known, but I am going to be at the ready.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Indeed.
so we should just head back to the main room.
Head on back.
Nash, could I have you give me a stealth roll?
Did you say stealth?
Yes.
Oh boy. Holy shit, 3 success.
Yeah.
Okay. The two figures make their way into the space, and you see them looking around, smelling the air. And
Can I better see what they are?
yeah, from this range, you can see roughly humanoid figures that look unlike each other. One of them has goat legs and a human-esque torso that is tinted red with two small stubby horns off the top of their head. Next to them,
It's the red guy from the freaking Hercules animation.
another one
It's
is got
Danny DeVito.
right.
The Danny DeVito, not Fell.
Cherubic like body. So very pot belly, disproportionately large head, small legs, and tiny wings coming out of its back, and it's waddling next to its comrade. And they seem to have been distracted by the noise coming from the other end. Just as they're about to look in your direction, they look towards where your allies are coming from.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Should I keep moving my peoples in?
Yep.
Me with the torch. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do.
Oh, there you are.
And from there, give me I'll have you all roll initiative. I'll have the three of you up top to do a vigilance roll. And Nash, you can roll stealth or vigilance.
If I'm rolling vigilance, will it take me out of my stealth?
No.
Okay. I just meant for, like, if I roll vigilance, are they going to suddenly know I'm there?
No.
2.1?
One second. Turn. Is it 2.1?
2.0.
Oh, crap. 1 second. It did that stupid thing where it gave everyone... It remembered everyone's turns from our last time we played. So I even had like the beginning. 2.1, 1.2.
3 and 3.
No, I had 2.0.
Oh, thank you. Emery?
0.2.
2.0, Josh.
Oh, I must have figured that. How did I mess that up twice, huh? Okay. So as Wretch comes waddling into the room, you hear "Shai Wida Das Nakai," and one of the small creatures, the smaller one of the creatures gestures towards you, Wretch, and casts something. Yeah, nice.
That's why the windows kept shutting. There's somebody somewhere that keeps hitting the shut button.
Ooh. Wait. Okay, you take 7 damage. And you are let's see here. You're critted
Oh.
as you feel your stomach turn into like the worst stomach ache you could possibly imagine. I got a 26.
Okay.
And I can look real quick. A 26 is reduce wound threat holes by 10's digit, so reduce your wounds by 2.
And then it's
Okay. Well, that crit isn't significant enough to justify wasting my maneuver on focusing, so I'm going to back around the corner, hold my little tum-tum and curl up into a ball, and try and heal my crit. So I need a hard check.
Yep. Thank you.
By healing his crit, he's just going to throw up.
1 and 1.
4 and 2, but I can shift stuff.
1 and 1.
I won't shift anything then. All right, so I get rid of the crit. But that was my turn, is to back up into that room and curl into a little ball in the corner.
All right, Ilya, that's what you see is your friend curl up back of the room after some weird thing shouted.
Well, you know what? I don't like seeing my friends get hurt. So, guessing this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I see him yet?
I suppose, do you have any light in here?
I'm not.
Yeah, so you can vaguely make out in this direction a pair of glowing yellow eyes staring back at you roughly 10 feet.
So, fuck him. Yeah, I'm gonna run towards the pair of yellow eyes and just attack.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
You
Said it
are-
was this area?
Yeah,
You're standing on him.
inside him.
Right there?
There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and swing. You have a extra couple of this black dice because of the darkness. That's one. What's your weapon set to right now?
3 and 3. Fire. 3 and 3?
Okay. I've got 3 and 3. You miss. You swing too high.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay, for 2 strain, right?
Because I can do that. Yeah, after taking strain.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. 3 and 1.
You miss.
You little shit.
You're fighting in the dark. It's harder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Emery, get in here.
What? I'm
Now,
still confused.
the
So I'm
Weird.
gonna spend 2 advantage preemptively to move twice. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then a 3rd spot, and then attack this one.
okay.
Attacking without them knowing I'm here, does that get me any kind of boosts or anything?
No, you don't have any talents that would do that right now.
Okay. I don't have any talent? What are you talking about?
That was kind of a fucked up thing to say, to be honest.
7 and 3.
2 and 1.
So I'll get rid of these. And that one. So 14 pierce 2.
2. Okay. As you hit this creature, it kind of like makes almost like a dog chewy toy noise as it buckles and bounces on the ground a little bit, and it glares at you, looking over. Sign not the guy, and you just take a damage.
Just take a damage.
You just take a damage.
Alright.
As the scornful wrath of its glare permeates through your head.
Does it have to do a fear assessment?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
At the start of its turn. Remind me of that.
Okay.
Hey, they have to for me as well because I have a rank in fearsome.
Okay, he will have to do that as soon as it's his turn. For both of you.
When did you get a rank in fearsome?
A long time ago, and I never remember to use it.
Oh yeah, I'm scary, he says.
He's just always got a big smile. He's like, oh, I'm not supposed to have that.
Funny. This guy over here. Is it when they engage? It's when they engage you, right?
When they engage me.
I do believe.
He's going to look over at you, Nash, and he starts chanting. And he fails. He loses track of what is going on as he kind of stumbles over and looks over towards where Emery is, and he's going to dart this way. That's his turn. Emery, over to you.
Okay. Let me provide a guiding light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry to leave you in the darkness, buddy.
I'll be alright.
Thank you. I'll catch up in a minute.
He's not in the darkness. I can see him just fine.
Okay.
Boo.
I feel like no one really explained your ability to you, but not all of us can see that way. That's my whole shebang.
All right, back to this devil here, who has to make 2 different fear checks. It's an average and a easy then.
Mine's gonna be tier 2.
Yep. So average. And then the best dice on this. Oh, fails yours and fails Ilya's. So he is gonna look at you guys and flee. So he takes a step away. Ilya, do you have attack of opportunity?
Why, yes, I do.
Would you like to proc it?
Why, yes, I would.
Okay.
How nice of you to ask.
6 success, 3 advantage.
2 and 1.
So that procs my fire. 4, 3, 10 damage plus the burn 3.
He explodes, and he does burn 2 to the 3 of you.
Ouch.
So you're all on fire.
How does burn 3 work?
Ouch.
No,
Put
it's
the
burn-
fire
it's burn-
away, man.
It's burn 2 average, so you'll take 2 fire damage at the start of your turn, and you can make a coordination check to try to put it out.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not average, it's simple. It's just a standard burn 2.
Okay.
So yeah, he exploded,
So now it's...
and now it's Rex's turn.
I will wander out into the light. Hello. Good friends. I joined my friends. Double move, that's me.
All right, Ilya.
I'm going to try to put the fire out.
Okay, take 2 damage at the start of your turn, and then give me a coordination check.
1 success, 6 advantage.
I mean, you pass, but wow.
Shamefully. There's a lot of squealing and fumbling.
I like to think that you put out your fire very quickly, but you set yourself on fire with your sword while you're like patting yourself out, and you're like, oh shit, you had to like pat that out too. Okay, that's your first maneuver.
Gotta wash your hair. You got too much grease in it.
Yeah.
Sick 'em.
You can do anything else, buddy?
I mean, the other one ran away, didn't it?
He's running away, yeah?
Oh yeah, you can't see anything. That's right.
No.
He's here.
I point forward and I'm like, sick 'em.
I could probably catch up to him, right? I've got an agility of
Yeah,
5.
he's
15
3
feet.
squares away from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna run straight that way, and I'm gonna shield slam him.
Ooh.
All right. So it's first the athletics check then. Not this guy's strong.
And you have size matters, don't you?
No,
I doubt it.
Oh, I thought you did.
I'm a tall boy. I'm not a thick boy. 3 and 1.
Yeah. You want to knock him down?
Hell yeah, I do.
First, you're there. All right. He's knocked down.
You.
So that was 2 maneuvers so far.
If I do an action, I'll strain me.
Yes.
That's okay. I can handle strain.
All right. You get an extra-
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Just blow him up
Yeah.
over there if you're gonna blow him up again.
You get an extra boost dice for him being prone.
Oh, he's not in good shape now. 5 success, 3 advantage.
2 failure.
3 to 9 damage, burn 3.
9 damage, burn 3. Okay. He seems pretty resistant to your attack, and as a matter of fact, you set him on fire, but you notice that the fire just absorbs into him.
Shucks. But did it damage him?
Yeah, the blade hurt him.
I'll hit him again.
Okay.
Do I still get a boost die because he's prone?
Yeah. Oh, he also glares at you and you take a damage.
I call him a bitch. Geez. 1 triumph, 3 success, and 8 advantage.
Somehow you miss as he
What?
rolls aside. But is there
I
any way?
missed?
Yeah, I rolled 4 failures. So, is there any way you'd like to spend your 8 advantage and your triumph other than to succeed?
Give me all the boosts.
What about silencing him for a period? So like he's immune to the fire. Or just give a fat stack of boost dice to Nash.
Yeah. I could say that you with your attack you scare him sufficiently that he isn't thinking about casting a spell, and that would be effectively a silence.
Yeah.
Sure. Ash.
I'm going to attempt to put myself out.
Okay. I would say also because he had an 8 advantage and a
8?
triumph, you can give Nash a boost to putting himself out for this as well. So.
And we're doing coordination for putting it out.
Yep. But you take 2 damage at the start of your turn.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Except for I took 3 damage, so I gotta correct that to 2 damage. 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So then I'm gonna have to do 2 strain. Move forward 2 spaces, and attack the hopefully still prone creature.
He's still prone. Two failure.
Alright, so I got 3 success, a triumph die, and 4 advantage.
2 failures.
So I'm just gonna turn that. So I'm just gonna turn that triumph into successes. So that leaves me with 3 successes. So that's gonna be 12, pierce 2.
12 pierce 2. Okay. He is really hurt, but still alive.
Okay, I'm going to spend my 4 advantage to make him lose his maneuver next turn.
Okay. And then with that, it's his turn. So he is going to. He can't cast spells. He gets up.
Isn't
Yeah,
getting
he's
up
going-
a maneuver?
It is. Actually, he's just gonna bite Ilya's ankle.
Stay on the ground.
He's gonna stay on the ground and he's gonna bite Ilya's ankle.
I love that.
Okay, let's see here. Give me a melee defense.
Tough little bastard, though.
Yeah.
Does he just have a large health pool, or does he got defense?
He appears to be really resilient to damage.
Two failure, one threat.
Yeah, no, he bites onto the sole of your boot and it doesn't do anything to you. And then it's Emery.
Alright, in classic Emery fashion, I move up and I go, what is that?
Give me a knowledge dark check.
Because I'm super helpful.
You're not going to look at the dead one, you're going to look at the one we're still fighting.
Yeah. It's less eviscerated. 3 and 1.
Sorry. Oh, okay. So, looking down, you see something that is some sort of denizen of mobility.
Oh gosh.
Whether it be a demon or a devil. It's definitely it's definitely a forget it. Fiend. Judging by the fact that it's articulate and casts magic, it's probably a devil. But it looks like it's with the rings around its eyes and the kind of like it's one of those things where its stomach is distended. It's so like emaciated. You have a feeling that this thing is like absolutely feral.
I think it's a devil. I don't know. But maybe it's a good thing the windows keep shutting. That's my whole shebang. Take
Nice.
that.
Alright. Back to the top of the brush.
Okay. I will move closer to this devil. Actually, I'll move too, and then I'll pull out my holy banner. Banner of Faith.
Okay.
Yes, and that's a maneuver. Short range is 3. Right?
Short range is 3, yep.
Okay, I'll take 2 strain to do an additional maneuver and hold up the banner. Plant staff. Consecrate ground. All allies get holy damage in short range.
Nice.
Oh, or hold up as a maneuver. Got it. So I'm holding it up. I'm not planting it.
Sounds good. Ilya.
I'm gonna hit him again now that I've got the holy support.
Yeah, absolutely. So the yellow and red crackling fire of your sword turns into a blazing white righteous heat.
Vengeance is mine, saith Ilya. 6 success, 2 advantage.
You pop this thing, and you and Nash take burn too.
All I heard was take burn. I didn't hear the amount.
2. As you bring your sword down on this thing, and it turns into ash.
I am going to try and put myself out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't put the fire out. What an idiot. What is
She brought
that?
us the light,
Still on
though.
fire.
Still on fire.
She was just really interested in what was going on.
Nice.
Oh my god.
All right.
2 success, 5 advantage.
You're good. So you took your two more damage, and you can roll. You guys are no longer in structured combat.
Okay. Sorry, what is the roll for that?
Coordination.
Okay. That is awesome.
That's meant.
Oh, 4 success. Seems like I passed.
It does seem like you passed. Okay.
With that fight over, I think I'm going to... I'm gonna take one of my health potions.
Was there anything worthwhile to the left side?
Sorry.
I'm asking him.
What?
I just asked if there was anything worthwhile on the left.
It just seemed to be a pantry and bathroom.
Okay. Should we go down to the next floor then? Unless anyone has to go.
We're not gonna talk about this? How a sealed building that's been sealed for decades has devils in it?
I have no idea how it could have happened.
It is a government building.
Does that have to do-
That's great. It took me a second.
Can I have your water?
Is there anything on this
Um,
table here?
Have we? So, Nash, you went through that side room.
Yeah.
There's nothing on that table of note.
Okay.
Some plates and forks and stuff.
Okay.
So when we rappelled down into the darkness, did we rappel down right into this room?
No, you repelled down over here into this foyer.
Below us a little bit.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's try that way, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just have to keep going deeper. I have no idea how it could have happened. I don't know if there's a portal or something here that's bringing them in, but it explains why it might have been shuttered and and people think it's haunted.
Well, if somebody knows how to operate
Should we keep going, or should we leave and go tell Friendly?
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. We've got to clear this
but
place out one way or another.
If we tell people what's going on, they might send people to help.
Who are you?
Yeah, who's this person pretending to be Nash?
Well, the further down we go, the harder it's going to be for us to get out.
Who
we just
are
gotta
you?
We'll be fine.
Who's the heroes in this story, Nash?
Yeah. As
Look at
long
who
as
the DM is, guys.
as long as we have Wretch with his banner of faith and I have my god killer sword, anything that is afraid of holy damage is going to evaporate when I touch it.
How about just one more floor and we see how it goes?
Yeah. We
So,
gotta try.
But what if Josh intended us to come up from the bottom, and the next floor is the boss room, and this was supposed to be the treasure room?
Well, if he wants to come up from the bottom, he should wait until the third date.
I love that after like 3 years of playing this game, that caution after 2 little imps came through. Like, I wonder what we're getting into.
This is the straw that broke the camel's back, man.
All right, what does the party do?
Deeper!
Deeper.
All right,
Deepa!
you guys head down
Outvoted, sorry, bud.
into the next floor.
I could just leave. You guys can't keep me here.
That's true.
No,
True
well, how are you
that.
gonna get out?
Climb up the rope.
The
Yes.
the rope
Fine, whatever.
the rope wasn't secured to wait.
It was.
It was. It's secured to
was
the rotating structure on top of the now shut door.
The door shut.
Yeah, when the window is shut, the door is shut.
Alright.
Shoop. One second. Nope. You're over here. You're awkward. Yeah.
Away.
You guys descend down, and into a another foyer, and in this one, you guys see. One second. Am I? No. Okay. You guys see a chalkboard, up in the kind of in the corner. I should just do it this way. There's a chalkboard here, and a chalkboard here.
Ooh.
And there is a door to the map south. You guys can see it, as well as one heading apparently further into the structure. On the chalkboards, you see the lights flicker back on in this area. And as they do, it seems like there's almost like a backlight to these chalkboards, and you see writing starts to scroll across them. And in all caps, it says, "Here to finally finish me off, are you?" Question mark.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yes.
To finally finish you off. Have we started finishing you off?
I
And
don't
with
think
that-
it was meant for us.
we will. And with that, we will end for the night.
Woo! We found the bathroom. You were right. Let's go.
just hit the glowing spot on its forehead 3 times. We got this.
Yay!
Imagine how long it would take us to get up this tower if we started at the bottom.
Right?